Hello, everyone. Hello. Happy Friday. How's it going? I'm having a good Friday so far. I want to talk to you today about some concepts that have been rattling around in my head for many years, but again have popped forward, and that's about being yourself. So, acceptance, love. I just want to say, if you need an affirmation for today, let it be, I love and accept myself just as I am. And the reason that I'm saying that, and that is so foremost in my brain today, is that I watched some videos last night. I love that David Letterman, my next guest needs no introduction. He spends an hour with people that are just awesome, and you get to know these people. Well, as much as you can in a 1-hour interview with David Letterman. But what I really love is people are themselves, and that's their power. That's their power. So it's so awesome that who we are, if we try to be anything else, we diminish ourselves and we lose our power at the same time. And as people who experience recovery, there are times in our life when we are powerless, and we experience it, and we feel so powerless and hopeless that comes with that. But when we accept ourselves and our situation exactly as it is, and we work to make it different, you kind of have to start with where you are and accept yourself. Just like in peer support, we start with accepting the person right where they are. Why don't we do that to ourselves? Why do we always think we have to be different, we have to be better, we have to be stronger? Well, so if you haven't seen this Netflix series with David Letterman, I really urge you to watch it. Last night I watched Kanye West, and he talked openly about being detained. He talked openly about his illness and what it felt like to be detained and strapped down to a table and isolated from everybody that he trusted. And at that point, there weren't very many people. And he and David Letterman talked openly about taking medication and the impact that it had on their lives and on their creative process. And it was so awesome that they just talked about it, and that they just felt like that was okay to talk about. And we don't sometimes, right? We hide behind who we are. We hide behind our circumstances. We minimize our circumstances. And it's really who we are. It's also Pride Month. And so people in the LGBT community have often had to hide who they were. And when they can come out and just be authentically who they are, there's power in that. There's love in that. So that's just kind of what I wanted to come on today and talk about, is being who you are right now, all the time, exactly. Good, bad, indifferent. Here we are. This is all we have, is who we are and what we have. And we have to start where we are. So often I look around this office and instead of being grateful, I get overwhelmed. I make a list of things to do. And that's awesome, but I also need to make a list of things I've done. And here's what I love about my list of things to do, is often it's a list of creative ideas. And I love my creativity now. I love the things I get to do. And I realized I never tell you about the stuff that I'm doing. I always just kind of give you some advice and move along. So I want to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing, because that's part of who I am. I'm an entrepreneur. And I've created a toolkit, the CARES toolkit, for peer support specialists. It's continuing education. There's 12 different modules. Each module has a 1-hour video and a whole bunch of resources. It's awesome. I have a corporate plan. If you want to buy it individually, or if you want to buy it as a company, you get 5 logins. There's no monthly fees. There's no annual membership, none of it. You buy it, you own it forever. I continually update it. The resources are always going to be fresh. And when you buy it, it's yours, and you get all the updates and everything. It's awesome. It's an awesome product. And I get so scared. I don't want to talk about that. So that's my big thing this year, is I created this product with a lot of help from a lot of people. And so it's available on my website, holdingthehope.com. The other thing that I'm doing today in 15 minutes is I'm doing, we've created something for RAP trainers. So if you've been through the Seminar 2 5-day RAP training, we have some things for you to help you get started in your RAP career. Did you know? So today at 10:30, we're having a conference call. Now, if you want to go to the website, or if you want to email me, Mary at Holding the Hope at this point, because if you haven't registered, email me. I'll send you all the Zoom information, and we will get it out to you, and you can join us. It's going to be 90 minutes of a phone call for people who have gone through the RAP Seminar 2. That means they can teach RAP classes. And so you're going to get a half hour of training on things like classroom management. Today we're going to talk about the upgrades, the new stuff that the Copeland Center has come out with. And then there's going to be some opportunity for you to talk about what are some of your challenges, and then also an opportunity for you to set goals. And then every month we're going to check in with you and see, well, not every month, but there's a series of 4. We're going to check in with you and see how you doing on your goal, and how can we support you, and what kind of stuff do you need information from us. The other thing that isn't quite together yet, but it's coming, is going to be some one-on-one online support. I'm hoping to have advanced level RAP trainers that are available for 15-minute increments of consultation for you. Like, how do I do this? And so we're working on that. The phone call is free at this point. If you want to call in and join our conference, please do. It's funded by the Healthcare Authority. It's part of our contract to provide ongoing peer support. I've got some ideas in my head, and I've decided I'm just going to stop hiding, and I'm going to start talking about what I'm doing, because I love the work that I do. And I feel like the work that I do is inspirational, and I want you to be inspired and love the work that you do. Whatever that looks like. However, I want to hear about what's going on in your life that is so awesome and so exciting. I want to hear about things that you were afraid to try, and suddenly, hey, I did this and it was awesome. Please, in the comments, let me know, what have you done that was really scary and now it's not. I want to know, what kind of success have you had in your life that has made you want to really step out from behind the shadows, step out of the shadows and into the light. There's so much information out there, so many songs, so many poems, so much of our religious and our spiritual and in our entertainment, like that stuff that comes from us, about stepping into our own wholeness and stepping into our own strength, because who we are right now is the strength that we have. That's where our strength lies. When we try to be somebody else, we lose all our strength. I'm a little fired up about this today. You might have noticed, kind of fired up about being me, because I'm okay. I'm pretty darn good myself. I'm good. So are you. I want to hear about how good you are. I want to hear about the awesome things that you're doing, because when you make comments about that and start talking to the other people that are making comments, then what happens is we all feel better about ourselves. Nobody's 100% perfect. Nobody's 100% bad. We have strengths and we make mistakes. We have weaknesses based on a lot of different things, but we also have strengths based on a lot of different things. And I want to hear about your strengths. I want to share mine, and I want to hear about yours. So that's all. I know I've been it's a quick little video. I don't know how long I've been on here. 8 minutes and 55 seconds. So this weekend, I don't have anything planned. Last weekend, my family came to town. You met my brother, Joe. He's so funny. He wants to come back, which makes me very happy, because really the only reason Joe leaves the house is to go out to dinner or to go to work. Or to go to church. So when he asked me, could he come back and visit again, I was really excited. And so Joe's going to come back, and maybe you'll see him again. And it was a wonderful family wedding, lots of cousins, lots and lots of babies and baby bumps and toddlers and people chasing toddlers, and holy cow, a lot of babies. But it was fun to see my cousins. It was fun to connect with everybody again. And this weekend is going to be much quieter for me. I think I'm going to clean my house and, I don't know, plant some flowers, probably plant some flowers. I was looking around the other day at some spots that could use some color. So that's what I might do. That's all for me. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend and that you embrace your strengths, that you embrace your creativity and your creative ideas, that you go and watch that Netflix special and hear Kanye West talk about himself and his medication and his illness and all of, and then but then you also, that's just one little tiny part of it. But then you see like this whole extraordinary person and who he is and what he's doing. It's pretty awesome. We all are. We all are. We all are really awesome. So that's it for me. Have a fantastic weekend. And you know what I want you to do, right? Stay hopeful. All right, then. Bye.